Hey everybody, Tom Barnes, stories from the 78. I hope you're staying cool today. It's about 1,000 degrees outside. So, why don't we talk about things that you can do inside? You can head down to the south side and groove at Governor State University, or as I like to say, grooving at GovState. I have my friend Scott to talk about it more about all these wonderful things they have going on inside today so you can avoid the heat, the thunderstorms, and have air conditioned bathrooms. Scott, how are you?
We're grooving at GovState. Governor State University started a series with the Center for Performing Arts to kind of serve the Southland community. Uh, Still just, I mean, we have a lot of great Southside events coming and going throughout the week, but the benefit for ours is that we have a great contingency policy. Like today, when it's 8,000 degrees out, we have an
Yeah.
amazing, huge open space. So we're grooving at GovState, but we're going to be grooving inside with Projectile 7, which is a Latin inspired and salsa band. And then August 14th is our last one of the series. We've done 4 of them so far, and that's August 14th, which is the Javon Watson experience. And he's kind of an R&B artist. So we've done different genres, and we're hoping that if people come out, we'll continue to do it because it's a free of charge, kind of service to the community, trying to get people out. They have food trucks, and it's a really fun time for like 2 hours, 6 to 8. Food trucks come around 5, so it's just a really groovin'. I feel like I've aged myself when I say groovin', but it's a groovin' experience for everybody.
Yeah, I think people still groove to music, right? I mean,
Yeah,
come on.
we groove. I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. So it's
Uh,
it's it's great. I mean, it's been going really well, despite the weather, and people have been showing up with their families, and it's because it's Governor State has such an expansive campus. It's right by the lake. It's really open. You can kind of come and go as you please. So it's a really kind of chill vibe, which I appreciate.
yeah, and for folks who are not familiar where Governor State is, the campus, explain
Yeah.
a little bit maybe with other landmarks that people might know of from a broader like Chicago land view.
Yeah, I mean, like I know that you are like a Payless kind of, you have
Yeah,
family there. I think I remember
grew up
that
in
clearly.
Palos. Yeah, good memory.
And so I mean, if you continue to go south past Orland, past Payless, and kind of it's in that like Olympia Fields University Park kind of loop near Homewood and Flossmoor. Basically,
Okay.
you could take LaGrange all the way to Route 30. You can also just take 57 to University Park, and the exit's right off of there. It's like 4 minutes out. It's pretty south. It's right when you cross Cook County, but it takes no time at all. So like from where you live, it's like a 40-minute drive. And it's a freestanding state university that has a huge campus, thousands of acres, and we're using that land for this event.
I think so. It's just south of also like the city in terms of like Hegwish and Pullman area to the south of
Yeah,
there
it's
as
it's
well,
I
right?
mean, Hegwish would be, yeah, you can totally get there from there. The Metro goes there, that the Metro Electric line, it's the last stop on the Metro Electric line from Millennium Park. I've ridden it when my
Oh,
car
fun.
broke down. Yeah, so it's easy. What I like about it, and I go to all the different summer series, is that it's kind of a standalone thing, and it is more a full experience, and it's just got a very different feel. It's very relaxing. It's very like summer lawn cherry kind of feel, which I really appreciate.
And as far as other events you have going on, there's a 30th anniversary coming up as well,
Right,
right?
right. Thank you for bringing that up. The
Yeah.
Center for Performing Arts, is what I run, and this is kind of our part. We're helping sponsor it for the university, but uh, the Center for Performing Arts is in its 30th season, its legacy season, which from a performing arts perspective, or even from your podcast, in 30 years, you will have been a
So,
success if you've been around for 30
yeah,
years.
that's a long time.
And in this landscape of like lots of change with the arts, it's a big deal. So we have a legacy season where we're doing everything from the South Chicago Dance Company, which is obviously because it's from the South and we're of
Mhm.
South Chicago, to we have John Waters coming this year, which is a big name, the director of Hairspray and Pink Flamingo, and he's coming to do like a commentary of Serial Mom and watch it in real time on Halloween. We have
Oh, that's
CC.
fun.
Yeah, no, it's great. And we have CC Tennille coming, who's kind of like a R&B rock vocalist who, does all the divas of soul. We have the Rat Pack coming, a group, obviously not the real Rat Pack. They're not rising from the dead,
No,
but like
that would be a story though.
it would be a story. We could lie and say it's the Rat Pack coming back, but we have a Rat Pack artistry coming. We have Lizzie and the Triggleman, and then we also have We do the Nutcracker every year, so we have that annual holiday tradition, the Rocky Horror Picture Show, It's a Wonderful Life, and then I'm trying to get everything out, obviously, in our little time together here. But we also have
Yeah,
a
sure.
huge arts and education program for all of our youth. So we do about 30 events a year that all the school age kids from everywhere from Orland to Palos to Olympia Fields to Kankakee to Joliet. We have about 30,000 kids who come every year to see shows during the day.
And Blue Island too, right? Blue Island's
Oh,
pretty
yeah,
close.
yeah, Blue Island, and I mean, really, if you name a southern area, including like the east side of Chicago, because it's an easier commute from there. Like you said, Hegewisch is easier to get to Governor State than it would be to get up all the way to like River North. So
Absolutely. And with the Kennedy under construction and
yeah,
294 a disaster, like staying local in a neighborhood that gives you so much that GovState does with this, with your performing arts program in general. I mean, we've talked a couple times throughout the years, and it just seems you guys do so much, and the more I can help people know about it, the better, because you got it's stuff that you just mentioned the list of folks you have coming. You even mentioned something in Tennille, which made me go immediately to Captain in Tennille, but that might be showing my age. But you have so many wonderful things. Where can people find all this information as far as the performers and everything else that you have going on throughout the year?
right. Thanks for that. It's centertickets.net. So just the way it sounds, center with CNTR. And then you can always call us at 708-235-2222. And you're right. I mean, I think the big thing that we want to hit across is that, I mean, we think cultural things in the city are great too, but you don't have to pay for parking. Our ticket prices are purposely lower. So you can
Hmm.
see the Nutcracker at the Joffrey for $300, or you can come see it by us for $60, and it a lot of times involves the same dancers and the same performers, and it has a community aspect to it. And I also think we have a better bar because we have higher end liquor, so you're kind of a win-win.
Southsiders care about that. I can
Well, I
speak
know
from
I'm a South
experience.
Sider, so that's why we have better liquor,
Well
like
done.
it. But I mean, it's just so easy, and not that it is about the commute, but like we just went to see Beauty and the Beast downtown with my family, and that was like a 7 hour experience. This is one of those things where you can leave your house at 5, be there at 5:30, be done at 7:30, and still home to watch your favorite Netflix. I mean, there's a lot of like convenience associated with it, and we want the South Side to thrive. Obviously, that's one
Yeah.
of the main aims that you have with your podcast. So
Absolutely. And, to go out and experience something that is on the level that you've just spoken about seeing a show and being home early on a weeknight, gives you more confidence to do that again. When you talk about if you live in the burbs and you're trying to get downtown for some reason, it's a journey, especially now with everything, even if you take Metro. You
right,
still got to walk forever or get an Uber or whatnot. And you're getting home after 11 o'clock on a Wednesday or Thursday. It's not as much fun as be able to pull into a parking spot within a half hour of your house. And then on the reverse home, like you said, you get home, you can still watch the 10 o'clock news if you do that, or enjoy a nice Netflix binge, if you will. So you
right.
got one of your, the last one in July is happening tonight, right?
Correct. It's happening tonight at 6 p.m. Projecto 7. They're, an award-winning salsa jazz band. We also have really great food trucks, which, again, being from the South Side, my food is really important. But
Absolutely.
we have Uptown Eatery, and then we also have a taqueria, and I mean, it's really great food. Like I mean, if the concert didn't happen, I would still come for the food because it's just really that good. And yeah, I mean, we just really wanted to do something in the summer so that we're kind of relevant in people's minds. So we really appreciate you getting the word out. I also just want to say that one of my in-laws says that the reason that she doesn't like to come is because she likes the part of walking. And I will tell you that we have an entire sculpture park and a lake, so you can walk and feel that burn in this 100-degree weather today if you want as well. You're welcome to do that.
I was gonna say, because I'm a South Sider and I went to Moraine Valley
Great,
for a
it's a great
year.
campus.
Right. So if you want to exercise, you just do the whole park as far as you can game, where you find the furthest spot away from the door and you walk. And in some areas, that's a good hefty 5, 10 minute walk, depending how
Great.
fast you walk. Right. And in this heat, multiply that by like 5. and then you got your workout. So if you park as far as you can, walk in when you get greeted with the beautiful air conditioning that will greet your pores and your skin when you walk
Right.
in and cool off. Then you can go back outside and get some stuff from the food trucks and then go back in and enjoy. So either way, you can get everything you need done today, and then you still got another opportunity to do this on the 14th of August as well, correct?
Correct. The Javon Watson experience, which he's very very popular in the South Side suburbs. He's an R&B artist. They did it. They did him at Park Forest. They did him, probably not the best choice of words, but he performed there a few weeks ago and sold out. So again, he's kind of coming back, and he has a huge following, and it's free, and again, really really fun. Like just a really cool night. Lots of fun drink orders. Our bar people do specialty drinks for the acts. Great food. We even have indoor bathrooms, which from an outside perspective is a big win, because a lot of people have to go to outhouses. You don't have to do that by us.
Yeah, air conditioned bathrooms at
Air
that
conditioned
too. Yeah,
bathrooms
yeah.
that
So there's a
flush.
win all around.
Dude,
Uh,
those are the wins of summer in Chicago.
yeah, absolutely. And with the weather being what it is, with the heat and also thunderstorms, perhaps this all works out in the end. So,
Right.
Scott, thank you so much. Enjoy the rest of the summer with these events and things that you have rolling into the fall. I'm sure we'll talk again once fall comes around. Talk about the Nutcracker and the whole thing. Maybe we'll go out
Yeah,
there and see one of these things in
yeah, you
person right
should
before
come.
event and
Please,
talk
I'd love
about
to.
it with you then.
That'd be great. Thanks a lot, Tom. We really appreciate your support.
Absolutely.